Okay, hi, back again, and I found my pants pattern in my new look pattern from, Value Village. Used, but never really been used. As you can see, it's still attached together. So I gotta cut these out, put them on my purple fabric here. So yeah. I guess I should also say you should find your measurements. So mine would be this one, or I want this one, maybe a little bit more. So it can be a little bit baggy. So this is the front, and this one's the back. This is the pocket, what I don't need, and this is the interfacing. Dress back facing. Well, something like that anyways. But yeah, I need this one and this one. And as you can see, there's like a little puff at the end there. And like some kind of rip or something like that at the bottom. This is a different picture what the pants look like. So I got my pants piece cut out. Gotta do is now sew along here. But of course I'm gonna zigzag it so it won't fray. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just zigzagging like always, and this is just how fray it is. It's like that. So I have this side, then 2 more to do, and then I'll show you more once I'm done. I'm back again, and so I zigzagged all the edges. And then I'm gonna zigzag it again, and then just a regular stitch. Okay, so now it's been zigzagged again, and regular stitch, and it's all sewn together. Right sides to right sides. Go do now is add my elastic to the waists and to the bottom. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm rolling the edge because I'm gonna sew along the bottom there. I'm gonna leave a spot open. Sorry, a spot open to put my elastic in. So I do this for the both sides and the waists. Oh, okay, so as you can see, I'm just kind of stitching near the edge here, like this. It's kind of slightly hard as you pull on it because, well, in my point of view, this is very light and it's not dark on the screen here, but it's very, I don't know if I can, yeah, no. So just be careful and take your time when you're hemming or doing a straight stitch. So this is the first one I'm doing, by the way. So I have a little gap open to put my elastic in. You get a little pin, stick it through like this, and you just shove it in and gently pull on it. I guess I should say not just a pin, but I mean a safety pin. So yeah, then it looks like this. And then just like this. So just gently pull and tug well, I can't do it right now because I need two hands to do this. But I'll get back to you once I'm done with one side. With this side, I mean. And so now you get something that looks like this. So you just pull on it, make sure you gather the non-side like this to your liking. You gotta make sure it fits over your foot. So yeah. Okay then, so now you have something that looks like this. It's kind of like insert right there. And then I'll do the other side. And there, it's all done. It's okay if there's a little opening here. Not too bad. I'm trying right there. Because when it gets pulled, you won't really see it. So, and plus it's inside, so it's okay. It's all good. Okay, so here's my finished pants. Sorry for the bad angle. And so that's done. Next I gotta do is the hands, the tail, the mask, and the hat. Oh, and plus the shoulder pads. So, I'm thinking on which will be harder for me to make and try and get that over with. I think would be the shoulder pads. Maybe I don't know. So maybe shoulder pads first for Taomon, and so wish me luck. Hi. Okay. So that's my pants. I'm so proud of them. So next thing I gotta do is the hat, the face, the tail, the gloves. I have my feet commissioned and someone's working on them, so yay. I think I might work on the shoulder pads because that seems something that's a little difficult to make. I kind of have figured it out how I'm gonna make the mask and the hat, but one thing at a time, anyways. Oh, and the gloves. So wish me luck. And so here's my Bristol board, a mask, some string, leftover purple fabric, knee pads, some cleaning cloth, paint, and like a mustardy yellow fabric fleece. Normally these are like 12, but since how it is, it's 6. This is from the dollar store. Dollar store. Clearly dollar store, as you can see the tags. This is from eBay. This is right here. And also dollar store. Giant tiger, as you can see by the tag. So these I'm going to be working for my shoulder pads. This is going to be like for the tail tip and glove. This will be the tail, maybe the ears. For this, I'm not going to use the mask itself, but I'm going to work with it. Yeah. And this would be like the shoulder and the hat. I'm going to also paper mache it so it can be sturdy. How am I going to attach my shoulder blades is I bought string so I can just tie it on. This is it. So I might just paint this. Hang on, let me switch views real quick. Hello. So I'm doing Taomon's face now. As you can see, I paper mached it. The mask is right back here with saran wrap, so I can do an easy pull on it. I'm letting this dry for now. This is the first layer. I probably might do 2 more, 4 more. See how much I want it. And then once it's kind of dry some, for the 2 layers, I'm going to shave off what I don't want and then redo it again to my liking. So that's it until I get more into this. Hello, back again. You can see it's still kind of not fully dry because it takes a while. One more again, the mask, the wrap. So I'm going to take this off after. It's very flimsy. Then I have my paper here that I'm going to shred up to the pieces I want. Probably make more, get more paper to shred. And paper mache it again around here to make them a little bit stiffer. So here's the mask. You see I took it out. And here's the paper mache as I removed carefully the inside. This is off now. I'm going to work on it some more just to even it out some, then cut some of it and then fix it up again. It was an easy slide up because of the saran wrap that was covering this. You can see there's a tiny hole that I gotta fix up right there because I didn't really do much on one side, but I got enough. And you can see it's kind of wet where it is because it's so damp from the water and glue. But yeah, this is so time to work on this some more. So dingy inside. So you can see some of it's. Oops, you can't see the light on. But some of it's still kind of flimsy. So probably work on this for inside just a bit more. And then I'll work on the inside so you can see it's like poking through because some of it's not hard like that. Some of the spots are still kind of one layer. So now I gotta wait for this to dry to work more from the outside. I cut some of the excess off, but for the little bit I'll probably get more of the paper here and have it like that. So what I'm gonna do after is make a little snout come out more. Yeah, just follow along there. And then that's what I'm gonna do once the inside's dry. Okay, so I have my white and mustard yellowish fabric. And for the face and hands, as you can see, she has something right there, which I'm gonna use fabric for the hands. And here's my mask, still letting it dry. For the nails, I probably might use clay or foam or other fabric. Oh, I'm also going to use the fabric to cover the mask, so I'm not going to paint it. Yeah. Here is my mask. I just use regular glue. Probably paint this or something. you see him doing pieces. The first part, the other piece. So now I wait for this to dry. I might work on the tail next. So this is my mask now. I just cut 3 strips of what I need. Just regular glue. Put it on, let it dry. And I have one more piece. Next I'm gonna do is cut out or make a piece for the nose. Sorry. The nose, the mouth, as you can see right there. The symbols under the eyes, and the forehead. I will also do the ears. Probably attached here. Maybe. I think up here. And then it's gonna have an elastic band. This is what the inside looks like. So I'm just jumping all over the place with this costume. And that's it. I've cut the designs out for Taomon. This one's layered. Layered. One piece, one piece, one piece and layered. Okay. I just painted over a scrap of fabric, wait until it dried, and cut it out. Now I'm going to glue it on. The nose. Spit the nose like that. I probably might shrink it down some. With the mouth. And that. And designs for the forehead. This goes here. The other one goes like that. And so it looks like when some of the designs are glued on. I'm going to Mod Podge it after to make it kind of shiny looking. I have 2 more to glue down and then that's done. And then I gotta let it wait. And I gotta wait for it to dry before I put that on. So probably gonna do the rest tomorrow. Probably do the ears. Maybe the hat or the tail next. But we'll see how I feel once I do all this. And so here's the face, all glued. Now working on the ears. I used wire. I'm going to use wire to give some strength. Here's my pattern. I'm going to use the same fabric for this. I may stuff it to give it more stiffness. There's the ears. I'm going to use pliers to push it through. I am going to make and my X-Acto knife to make little holes for it. So here's the ear. Zigzag and regular stitched it. Separate stitching from these two. You can use my wire. I paper mache'd it for some stability, and I used some cotton to stuff it with, give it more thickness too. This is one of the ears I did. The reason why there's a needle on there is because I glued some of the parts that couldn't be stick down. And so this is just helping it to stay there. So this will go in here. I gotta make my holes after once this is fully dry. I bought some mesh at the dollar store. It's just a regular folder. I unstitched it. I'm going to paint it black. And this is what it looks like when it's all stitched together. Okay, so the black kind of failed. You can see it's kind of dark, but it's really gray, so instead I use white for now. And then probably go over that with black. I had to blow some of these holes so the little holes there won't get clogged. You can see the little pin right there. So with this dry, I'm probably paint a little bit more just to see how it turns out. So I got the mesh in all painted. As you can see, I kind of glued it, or I glued it down with extra paper so it can stay in place. It's just drying. Here's the front. What I'm going to do is use black marker probably and go around what I need. And I use the wires. Sorry, I forgot to mention she has 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. So I'll probably have to spread my own fingers up, maybe something like this. Some kind of way. So yeah, see 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna make a regular glove, probably right there. It has some red, yellow fabric, just probably go around there. And then, yeah, I think I'll do that. And so here's my handprint that I went over, as you can see, like that. I'm just gonna cut this out and put it on my white fabric here. I got this at the dollar store for a $1.50 or $2.50, one or the other. So I got 2. I am going to probably fold it over because you need 4. Here are my gloves, inside out. And of course I zigzag the edge 2 times just to make sure it's all good. I don't know if I'm actually going to use the gloves or just use my hands because I tested it out and it's kind of hard to take a photo, of course, 'cause it's fur. Unless I make a slit on the thumb area. See more to it anyway. See more into it, but anyways. Okay, so I did a better thing of gloves that look much better than my first ones. I made, of course, a little more puffy and more round than just like a regular one. But still, it works the same way. However, I want to have my fingers. So there's 3 layers. There's my fluff to give it some dimension. There's my, of As you see, there's like little marks right here because I thought in my head I also have little openings so I could use my camera better, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make one glove because one hand's gonna be showing and it's gonna be my left hand. And so now I'm gonna do is make the little nails. And I'm gonna use this one, or I painted some fleece so it gives some stiffness. But yeah, I think these ones are better more than this one, and they look more just better, I guess. Besides, I looked at these ones, it's like penguin's hands. I was like, oh my god. So now I'm gonna use some white fabric, yellow fabric, to make the gloves that go like this. There. So yeah. So I am going to make the gloves. What I did was trace my pattern out like so. And I put my fabric on the fold, cut it on a half, use one piece, and put the fold like this. Like that. So it's a little bigger right here. And I cut off what I don't need to put like this. So I can undo is sew along here, put elastic around here, sew, hem up the edges, use some of the fabric, the scraps, to make the ringlet on the middle finger. And then once I am done all that, I'm gonna put a design right here because Taomon has the yin yang sign. And then that is done. And so here's my glove and mitt with my nails that are glued on, and you can see that they're drying right now. I only made half of it with elastic from here to there. This is how far it goes. Can move. And that is it. Bye. Hello, so I'm working on a tail now. As you can see, I zigzagged and sewed this one, but I didn't like how it turned out. As you can flip it over. Yeah, that happens. And plus, a lot of thread got knotted and stuck, and sewing machine acting weird. So instead of doing what I thought I was gonna do, I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna do this. I just glued it on, and then what I'm gonna do after is like a normal stitch to it. So yeah. I also want to add too that I'm cutting right angle on fabric, so I had to cut out two sides to make into one. So this would be the bottom piece. This would be my top layer. I kind of messed up on it. As you can see, it's when you pet it down, the fur goes this way instead of this way. But that's okay. Okay, this is what it looks like now since it's all on together. There's a piece sticking out. That's okay, I can just cut that off. So this one's kind of dried. As you can see, it looks better. It's pretty adorable. But I'm still going to sew along here to keep it, make sure. And then once this dry and sewn together, I'm going to attach the two together with good side to good side. And then the tail is done once I stuffed it. Okay, I zigzagged all around. Oh, not really zigzag, but regular stitch all around. This side I had trouble with, as you can see, this little thread because it was kind of tough on this one side. But on the other side it seems pretty okay. You can probably regular stitch this by hand or sewing machine, but sewing machine is going to be kind of junk sometimes. Okay, again from like right here. Here's the back. I liked how this part turned out, but I kind of messed up on the front. And so, but it still don't look too bad. But this one is a little more better, but it's okay. I could probably fix it with adding some strands, but then it won't totally look as right as the back here. But it's okay. Now to do is stuff it, sew it, probably gather it some to be kind of more oval-ish, I guess. Then that is done. And so here is the tail all stuffed. Kind of wonky, but it's okay. Back. That's how it's gonna be. I have an elastic here that I'm gonna go like this with it. So it'll catch onto this. Probably, yeah, like that. And then the tail is fully done.